I wanted to read this out so the listeners who may have no idea about the ultra running scene. So what Hardrock is, in this article by I Run Far lays it out rather nicely. They say the Hardrock 100 is a 100-mile race through Colorado's San Juan Mountains, starting and finishing in Silverton, which is Colorado, not North Carolina, like I said earlier. The challenging and gorgeous route packs 33,000 feet of elevation, often at altitudes above 13,000 feet. It alternates direction each year and will run clockwise in 2024. The ultimate bucket list race, the Hardrock 100, is notoriously difficult to gain entry into, with 2,796 applying for this year's lottery alone. So, and now I want to skip down on this article, and you guys, the audio version you can't see, but there's a huge picture of Courtney Dauwalter.
Love it.
At the finish line last year. But then the best part of the article, well, one of the best parts of the article, it says notable 2024 Hardrock 100 women's entrants. And look who Tara Dower is directly under. It lists everybody. It's like Claire, Becky, Camille. Again, I'm talking about these people like I know them. Courtney Dauwalter, and then boom, bang, shebang, Tara Dower. And again, not the best part of the article. So the best part of the article, we keep going. We go through the men's field. So, and then some notables who are on the wait list. Another bad to the bone woman, Sabrina Stanley. Mm-hmm. Watch out for her. I've followed her for years. I mean, talk about rugged.
Love her. I watched her, like, when I started getting to ultras, I watched the Hardrock 100 in 2021 and was incredibly inspired. Oh my gosh. I was like, Sabrina Stanley is my girl. Courtney's always number one. But Sabrina, I'm like, it's so inspiring. And
Sabrina's the one you want to take to a fight.
Yeah. She's such a great competitor. Oh my gosh. If I race against her and Courtney, I'm done. My career, there's nothing that can top that.
So the best part of the article, you could scroll all the way down. So every year, the race director, his name is Dale Garland, he gets to have his picks because that's just the way it is. He gets to have his picks. And they've never announced it before until this year. But in this I Run Far article, the race director picks include Miss Tara Dower. So with all of that being said, Tara, you got to walk us through this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm like, so I've been saying this a lot when people have been messaging me. I'm like, I'm in shock. I'm like confused. I am mostly excited. I am pumped. I am thankful, but I am confused because I'm like, of all the people you could pick, there's like 2,000 some people that apply, and they picked me. They like handpicked me. I'm like, me? I mean, I know like people love watching me race. I love racing. I love mountain races. But just really thankful that somebody, Dale noticed that. And yeah, I don't even know. I'm still like in shock. I'm like, wow. So I'll tell the story.
Well, my guess is, okay, this is a huge compliment to me. And this is someone who's sitting back, I'm a fan of ultra running, a fan of hiking, yada, yada. To me, you're the wild card. So it's just like getting into Barkley. There's always a wild card, right? So you're the wild card because you have the accolades. So you've got, the supported fastest known time on the Mountains of Sea Trail. You've got the Benton Mackay Trail fastest known time. This past summer, the Colorado Trail, supported women's fastest known time. And, Run Rabbit Run. And is it Black Canyon that you just won this year? Which one was it?
Oh, not Black Canyon. I wish. That would be awesome. Run Rabbit Run, Hellbender. I got the course record and won.
And you've also raced the Georgia. Is it the Georgia Death Race? Which one?
No. Cruel Jewel?
Cruel Jewel. Look up Cruel Jewel. Tara won the Cruel Jewel. This is...
Oh, second.
Well, in my heart...
Liz Canty.
You got second place. Liz Canty, another East Coast, rugged trail runner, well known for her accolades. And you're also a wild card because you're somewhat sponsored by Ultra, but you're not sponsored. Officially sponsored. That I know of. That might have changed by now. But I think Dale is looking for, it's easy to pick somebody that, oh, they've done this, that, or the other, but you're the East Coast wild card in my mind, and you're not an easy pick. And to me, that is a major accomplishment.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for saying all that. I was just looking up Cruel Jewel because I was like, okay, I've done that. That was really, really tough race. 33,000 feet of gain. So if I could complete that, like I know, Hardrock's much harder with the altitude and, conditions that might turn negative and just several other things. But 33,000 feet of gain, I've done it before. And that was like my third or fourth 100-miler. So like I have a little more experience. So that's exciting to know that, I've already done that. Anyways, all that to say, yeah, thanks for saying all that. I'm just like in awe and in shock. And I just I'm between these two, like I want to race well. I want to be competitive, but I also like know that this opportunity doesn't come every year. Like not a lot of people get in. This is a dream race. This is a dream race for so many people. And I want to like soak it all in. I want to be present for every single mile of that course because it's so gorgeous. It's Colorado. It's through the most beautiful portions of Colorado. I just want to be present and thankful during the entire thing because, man, I don't want to I don't want to like run through it and just forget everything. This is such an incredible experience.
And I know you were with your coach, Carl Meltzer, yesterday, who has, I can't. You guys will just have to look him up. He's won so many 100-milers.
Yeah. He just won yesterday, too, at 55 years old. He was in second the entire day. He just texted me. I just saw it. He passed a guy at mile 82, who's also a client of his, but this client had some stomach issues that happens, but he is 30 years old. Carl is 55, 56 almost, and just has been winning and performing for so many years. And he passed this young dude.
What did he say to you when I don't know how he found out, if you told him, since he was racing, I don't know if you told him, what did he say to you?
Yeah, so, I'll just tell the whole story of how I figured out. So me and Cheryl, his wife, were crewing him, and we were in the car, and I was watching the lottery on my phone, and I was like, I just turned off. I was like, I'm not going to make it in. I will say before this, I texted my friend and I was like, I have a feeling about this race. I have a feeling that I'm going to get in. It's just this intuition. And I think that intuition had something to do with the fact that Hardrock 100, of the 144 people they follow on Instagram, they followed me after Colorado Trail or after Run Rep. I don't remember. I was like, what does that mean? There's so many people follow them and they follow me. I was like, okay, that might have something to do with the intuition. But then I was watching it and I was like, I'm not going to get in. I'm not going to get in. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm going to focus on Carl's race, try to get him all good for, winning Devil Dog. And my friend Sarah Beal, actually, you weren't the first that texted me, but you were shortly after Sarah Beal. Sarah Beal, she got a text from her friend and she texted me immediately. And I saw it. She's like, I saw you got into Hardrock. Congratulations. And I was like, no way. And then I saw your text and I knew that you'd be watching, you'd be there present, like listening to this. And I was like, listening to the lottery, I was like, okay, this is for sure. And I freaked the heck out. And Cheryl, not long after, got a text from her friend saying Carl got in, because Carl got in like 3 or 4 people before me. And Carl came through shortly after we figured out. And somebody was like, hey, Hardrock guy. And he was like, I got in. They were like, yeah. And he's like, dang it, now I have to train.